Hey guys, namaste and welcome back to our YouTube channel Tutor Pratik. Today in this video we are going to learn about 2D and 3D transformation in CSS. By using this 2D and 3D transformation in CSS, we can move, rotate, scale and skew any elements of our web page. So to learn how to give this 2D and 3D transformation for our web elements, please keep watching our video till end. And before we start, if you still haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell button that it will be notified whenever we publish our new session videos. So let's begin today's session. On start, for giving the 2D transformation, let's create one div element inside our web body. Div class box. Now let's give some properties for our div box. That box width 200 pixel, height 200 pixel, border 1 pixel, solid black. Let's give some background color orange. Then let's give the margin 100 pixel to move our object in our center of our page. Basically, in 2D transformation, we have various methods like translate, rotate, scale, skew, and matrix. And first, let's try the translate method. For using this 2D transformation, we have a property transform, and inside the value of this transform property, we will use translate. And inside this bracket, we will give the value for the x-axis and y-axis. The first 50 pixel value will be applied for the x-axis, and the second 30 pixel value will be applied for the y-axis movement. Here we can see that our box div has moved from its original position towards the 50 pixel x-axis and 30 pixels downward towards the y-axis. Similarly, we can also rotate our web elements. For this, we can use a method rotate, and inside it we can give the value for our angles like 20 degree. In this way, by giving the angle value, we can rotate either clockwise or anti-clockwise as per our requirement. Similarly, we can also scale our web elements by using the method scale, and inside this bracket we can give two values like 2 and 3. The first two value will be scale our web elements horizontally by double size, and the second value 3 will be scale our web elements vertically by triple size. Similarly, if we give the value 0.5 and 0.2, it will decrease the scale of our box element according to the value that we given in this scale method. And if you want to just scale our web elements just in x value, we can use the function scaleX. And inside this scaleX, we can give the value like 3, and let's delete this remaining. Similarly, if I change this x to y and the value to 2, now our web element will be scaled 2 times towards vertical. In this way, we can scale our web elements as per our requirement. Similarly, like scale, we can also change the skew of our web elements. For changing the skew inside this transformation property, we will use a method skew, and inside these brackets we have to give the values for x and y. And for this skew method, we have to give the value in degree like 20 degree for x and 15 degree for the y. Now we can see that our div box has skewed towards 20 degree x and 15 degree towards the y side. And same as the scale method, we can just use the skewX if you want to make the changes in the x only, like 30 degree. Similarly, if we change to x to y, Now we can see that our web element div box has skewed 30 degrees towards the y-axis. And after then, the last one method is matrix. The matrix method combines all the 2D transformations. This method has 6 parameters, which contains mathematical functions which allows us to rotate, scale, move, translate as skew elements. For using the matrix method, inside this transform property, we will use matrix, and inside this bracket we can give the 6 values for scaleY, skewY, skewX, scaleX, translate and rotate. Let's give some values for them. Now our div of class box has a transform of matrix method with various values for scaling, skew, transform and rotate. CSS also supports 3D transformations. For making 3D transformations for our web elements, we will use the same property that we used for 2D transformation, that is, transform. And on the value of this transform property, we will use a method rotate x. We can use this rotate x method for 3D rotate of our box in the x-axis. That means by using this rotate x method, we are going to flip our div box vertically. Let's give 150 degree inside this bracket, and we can see that our div box has flipped vertically. We can see our text which shows our div box has flipped vertically by using this rotate x method for our transform property. Similarly, for flipping horizontally, we can use the method rotate y. Now we can see that our div box had flipped horizontally, and the text inside our div box shows the mirror effect which has created by using our 3D transformation by the method rotate y. Similarly, we have another method rotate z, and let's give 30 degree for this rotate z method. Now our div element had rotated in the z-axis with the 30 degree value. So by using these various rotate x, y and z methods for our transform property, we can give our 3D transformation effects to our web elements. In this way, we can give 2D and 3D transformation effects for our web elements by using the CSS properties. That's all for today. We will come back soon with new interesting session videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.